Hi everyone, hope you are. This is CoinsKid. I'm just going to dive into Cardano. Thank you for your support, okay? Hope you had a really good week, and hopefully we have a good weekend moving forward. With Cardano, it is breaking down. It is holding a key level of support right there, so you're looking relatively strong. I think yesterday, was it the 4-hourly time frame? I did say that you potentially come down to this little trend line here in the 4-hourly EMA. Boom, look at that. You're starting to pick up. I do anticipate that you might form a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern just there. Okay, come up here, a little bit of a relief rally. Failed to break that high. It's all about breaking that high. If you break that high, you'll invalidate this potential play, the head and shoulders, which is a reversal target, reversal pattern, I do apologise. And with that, you could potentially see a little bit of a rollover, lose this support somewhere along the line, this potential play, wherever it is, and potentially come down to the neckline of the cup and handle, just as a retest of support, and that would be actually roughly where the 20 EMA is on the daily time frame right there. Okay, so do anticipate that is a potential play at the moment, and obviously that level of support is descending. You can see that it's descending, so I can't specifically say to you, if you lose support of that, you're looking at a technical target down to there. I'll try and do my best at the time if we was to lose that, but it's all about breaking this high. Okay, break this high, you're looking at a formation of a new impulsive wave here for Cardano, because you are bouncing off key levels of support, so you're looking relatively strong. But Bitcoin's a little bit indecisive, isn't it? And potentially I'm looking at a bit of an ABC correction on a lot of alts as well, and even an ABC correction here for Cardano. You've come overextended here, a potential wave, and you're coming down A, B, lower high, and then a C wave down to this particular level of support right there, and that would be really healthy for continuation, to be honest with you. And you could see that would actually bring the RSI back down into the medium line if it did do that, and with that the stock would come back down and start to curl in the bottom of the floor as well, which is always beautiful for an entry point of a formation of a wave right there. So it is in a technical target here at the moment. You are in a technical target to $3.53, I believe it is, roughly around about there. That's your technical target of this huge cup and handle, because there's your beautiful handle. Look at that, you broke resistance, but you can see on the daily you've not necessarily backtested at support, so this could be why you're coming down there for support. But again, it is all about breaking the high. If you do start to make a lower high just here on the 4-hourly time frame, let's take a look. So if you do start to come up here and you start to make a lower high and you fall out of this level of support just here, this is a little bit of a head and shoulders pattern. Okay, and this would be your primary level of support right there, the neckline of this particular large cup and handle pattern, basically. So yeah, I mean, other than that, I can't really see anything in that at the moment. You're looking good. It's looking good, isn't it? Providing the old support. You have come up in a massive wave here. You're going to retrace. At the minute, you could drop a fib on it and say where we're retracing to, where's a key level of support that we do need to see held for Cardano right there. And you can see the 0.618, the golden ratio sits on our trend line as well, which is absolutely golden, because that's what you see, that you come up in a massive impulsive wave, you retrace into a key level support for the next impulsive wave up there. I mean, just as a thought experiment, what we'll do, say we was to come up here, fail to make a higher high and roll over at some point and have a larger correction towards the start of next week or whatever, and come back down to this trend line, a golden ratio as well, which is golden, have a little wick off it. Let's say as a thought experiment that this was the play. Okay, and everything I say, it's not financial advice, and it's technical analysis, and I've not got a crystal ball or anything like that, but sometimes it's just there in front of you. Okay, and if you fail to break the highs, this way you come over to test key level support, and like I said to you, look, it's your previous swing high as well. You're coming up, swing high, swing low, swing high, swing low, retest, swing high, golden for continuation. Okay, so you can see potentially if you do start to fall out of this level of support that you're creating for yourself right now, this ascending level of support, is where you potentially see that roll, and it all kind of lines up, doesn't it? Golden ratio, swing high, neckline, beautiful retest. So this is a probable play at the moment, and from here right now, if you was to come up to this trend line, make a lower high basically, and lose support, you could be looking at around about 15% correction there for Cardano, and that would be golden for continuation, because right there, if you was to do that, somewhere down the line, let's drop a fib on this, roughly, let's go to the golden ratio, to that high, boom, you can look at that, it's perfect. It meets our technical target of the cup and handle. Can you see that? So this is what I say to you, it has to retrace. Okay, and the deeper you retrace, the greater the impulsive pace. This is I've not got a crystal ball, but you can see it's almost lining up, isn't it? Okay, so do anticipate that we're going to create a lower high just here for Cardano, roll back, it look good, we're breaking out, but we're running to a level of resistance. Okay, making a lower high, roll over, I'll lose this trend line just there, roll back to the 0.618, the golden ratio of support, and this trend line, get a lovely little bounce off it, and this swing high. Then your next impulsive wave technical target is the 1618 at 356, which is also equally the technical target of the cup and handle. Okay, so it's all about holding support if you have corrections. But again, to invalidate this particular scenario that I've targeted just now for Cardano, all you have to do is break this high, because if you break this high here, okay, I'm going to show you right now, if you break this high, you've got a beautiful little impulsive wave. Okay, so that's your level of support down here, this neckline at 0618. Let me drop that back in for you just to show you that the technical target of a retracement, it's a golden ratio, is $2.23. Okay, so that's why you might want to put some cheeky bids in if you was to see a roll in the market at all for Cardano. Okay, and if it made that lower high basically. So yeah, what we're going to do is, if, and it is all a big if, say we have found a base level of support right now, we have bounced off the 4 hour 55 EMA, because you can see we are doing that on the way up. Okay, but the market's a little bit weak, isn't it, for Bitcoin and the crypto markets? It's like they want to come down, and I am seeing ABC corrections on alts, VeChain, XRP, you know, and with that, what drags them down? The only thing that drags them down is Bitcoin, and when Bitcoin corrects, it corrects Cardano as well. You know, when Bitcoin's going sideways, this is where Cardano shoots off into space basically. So yeah, do anticipate that there is a correction, but again, it's not financial advice, and just because I'm seeing it doesn't mean it's going to happen. Please remember that. You know, to invalidate that particular scenario right now, all we've got to see is Cardano come up and break this high, because if right now we have bottomed out just here and we are coming up to create a new impulsive wave, okay, you can see that the next impulsive wave target, providing you break that high at 297, is $3.53. Okay, but like I said to you, the greater you retrace, the greater the impulsive pace. Look, so boom, look at that. That would be absolutely beautiful if we did come down to this particular neckline and the golden ratio retracement right there, because that would give us the impulsive wave to a technical target of the cup and handle, and that would be golden. You know, and moving forward, if you was fortunate enough to get that, you will be looking at a whopping 60% long up on Cardano moving forward. So yeah, that's Cardano. Hope you enjoyed that update. Stay healthy, stay strong, and thank you very much for your support across the board here. But you know, again, not got a crystal ball, and it's just a couple of scenarios that I'm showing you. Okay, have a good weekend. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.